So I watched the Hindi version of Loka Chapter 1 Chandra, and I thought I'll just share my quick thoughts on the dubbing and how well it is done, what are the changes they have made, and if it works or not. Do note there will be spoilers, so if you haven't seen the film, please go watch it and then you can watch this. Overall, I'd say dubbing is actually really well done. Of course, it cannot replace the original language. You can see it is dubbed, but it works really well. The way they have dubbed for the youngsters, they've done it very accurately. Just like how we all speak, that's how they are speaking. And they have retained the English dialogues, which is really good. They didn't translate every bit. If something in the original was said in English, it is kept in English only in the dub version also. And the best part was a lot of humor was translating. At many moments which you laughed at the original, even in the Hindi dub you laugh. So that's really good. They retained that. And that tells you they've given in thought to dub it. They have not just Google translated it all. I think one of the best dub was for the villain. It matched so well to the actor and it helps the character work better with the dubbing. One issue I found was, for spoilers, Tovino's character. During his portions, his dubbing was not mixed well with the sound. The BGM was overtaking it. And I felt that at many places. Especially because the Hindi version didn't have subtitles. So there were moments where even I was like, what did he say? But overall, throughout the film, they did a good job. And I just hope, they retain the voice actors for all the films they're making. Don't change with every film, because the Hindi audience will be watching the films in Hindi. They will associate that voice with that actor. So if you change the actors, the audience will lose the connection. Now, because of the dubbing, there were a few changes that were made. So let's talk about that. And the first scene when Chandra makes that call, the other guy tells her that the elder is with you. That was at least the subtitles at that moment. When I remember watching the Malayalam version, I don't know what they used in Malayalam, but in Hindi they changed to Bada Bhai, which actually didn't work that well. Now the first time when Sunny talks to Chandra in the auto, he starts by asking, "Are you a Malayali?" which is changed here. Here he says, "Are you new here?" So a lot of cultural things have been changed. Them being in Bangalore, there are people from different states there. The language, the dialect changes. That is not present. And in the party scene, the police does ask them, "Are you from Kerala?" And also, as I said, the English dialogues have been retained. The broken English, Sunny speaks at moments, even that is retained, especially in the party scene. And the flashback, I don't remember in the original what, the mother used to say for Neeli's character. But in Hindi, she calls her Choti. So I guess that works because they don't want to, give away the twist of her being Neeli. Now, one place I was really confused that, the author who's telling a story about Neeli to the grandkid, we think he's the grandfather. But in the Hindi dub, she calls him Papa. And that was like, wait, what? Did I misheard it? Or did she really say Papa? He's not Papa. He doesn't look like Papa. I'd assume he's the grandfather. So I'm not sure what happened there. And the second half, when we get into the world building aspects, when we get so many, teases and different characters, when they get into the myth, that's where it gets a bit heavy because there are a lot of terms and names which the Hindi audience are not very used to. So it does get a bit heavy. And the post-credit scenes, spoilers, when Dulquer Salman shows up, his line is changed to "Main maut hoon." From, I think he used the Japanese term or something like that for "I am death." And after the second post-credit scenes, where in the original it said "Goblins will return," it's replaced with "Chatan aayenge," and it's been written in Hindi. So yeah, these were the things I noticed throughout the film. But overall, I think it doesn't take away much from the original. So if you're not comfortable watching in Malayalam with English subtitles, you can go for the Hindi dub. It will not ruin the experience. But that was it. If you haven't seen my spoiler discussion, check it out here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you next time.